There's a method to becoming a savage in the game. It's a skill. To control a nigga, you gotta always be able to think ahead of him. It's about being a woman in a man's world. Men have certain advantages. I'm teaching you how to even the playing field.
Ass sister giving Tommy's mother Tasha's address. Ain't it, Diana?
Wait, Ma, please let me explain.
Explain how you fucking lied about Kay Egan and how you told the bitch you was me. What the fuck are you trying to do?
I tried to. Please, you can't do this to me.
Why the fuck can't I?
Because she's pregnant.
What the fuck that got to do with me? Why should I care?
Because it's yours. Wait, please don't do it! You're my bitch now.
Wake up, mommy. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Now she knows how it feels. We'll rebuild the business.
Diana, I'm so done with the business. I'm so sick of all the death and destruction. It's over.
Can't lie, this food look real good.
I miss these family dinners. Thank y'all for having me back.
Or me too. Now shut up and let's eat.
Greens could use a little bit more seasoning.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Power, and I'm back with another video. I know y'all miss me. We got a good one today. We got a lot to get into, right? First off, I want to say, right, we know Power Book 2 Ghost is over. Am I the only one that feels like ain't really shit else to watch right now? Like, when Power's not on, ain't really nothing to watch. Like, I really don't be watching TV like that, right? And I know a lot of us felt some type of way about this season. You know how seasons can be, shows can be up and down. But either way, like, Power's still one of the better shows on television, and I very much enjoyed watching this season regardless, right? But as you guys seen with the intro, this video is about Dirty Diana, right? You guys seen the intro. You guys kind of seen a little bit of Diana's journey, everything that she kind of went through this season. She went through a lot. This was a very rough season for Diana, and I honestly questioned in the beginning of the season if she was going to even make it or not, right? I thought that when they introduced this whole baby storyline, even before the season came out, we knew that there was going to be a baby, like the bunch of leaked pictures, all of that bullshit, right? So we already kind of knew what things were going to look like for Diana Tejada. And the reason I showed some of these clips in the beginning of this video was to kind of show you her evolution, right? To show you who she's really learned from. Monet, right? Monet taught Diana everything that she knows, right? She's the one who kind of grew Diana up in the game, as well as Drew and Kane, and, you know, kind of forced everyone into the game, including Lorenzo. If you've seen the flashbacks and everything, like, Monet's really the one who forced this on her kids, right? She's the reason for everything that we kind of see right now, why everyone's where they're at. And Diana's one of the main culprits of that. And, you know, it's funny to me because the entire series, Diana wanted one thing. She wanted to get out of the game and just go to school, right? She kept saying, Ma, I want to go to school. I want to go to Stanfield, blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of fast forward to the end of the series. Monet sacrifices her life to save them, right? Kane sacrifices his life and his freedom, essentially, to kill Noma for them. And she still wants to be in the game. When she spent the entire 4 seasons telling everybody who would fucking listen, I want to be out of the game. Well, now you have the opportunity to, and now she's like, oh, she tells Drew, I want to rebuild the family business. You know, we don't have to stop this and that. What? And this is a common theme that we see with a lot of Power characters, right? Especially the female characters. It's just straight and utter delusion. Like, Diana is delusional, right? And if you ask me, right, I've never really been a huge fan of this character. I've never liked Diana. And one of the reasons I say this is because I've always said that when you compare Diana and Effie, for example, I've always thought that Diana was more untrustworthy, because the difference between Effie and Diana, right? Effie, we already know what her end game is. She makes it very, very clear, like, yo, I'm only out for myself. I'm only out for number one. Whereas Diane, on the flip side, she tries to act all loving and caring, but she will betray you in the quickest moments. Whereas Effie, like, you already know what you're going to get. You already know what she's about. And I never really felt like Diana was built for the game anyway. And I never understood the progression of her character this season. I mean, Diana had never shot a gun, never killed nobody. Okay, she caught the body with Felicia or whatever, right? And then 2 episodes later, I mean, she's helping kill the Russians, shoot the Russians. Then another episode later, she's killing Anya Covington. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? And everyone's saying, well, they're trying to set it up for, for her to be the next Monet, right? So let's dive into that. So one of the big topics of conversation right now with Power Book 2 Go's coming to an end is what's coming next, right? Who's getting spinoffs? Who's going to be in the spinoffs? What's everything going to look like? Right? If I'm being honest with you, right, I personally do not want Diana to get her own spinoff. I would be cool with Diana being in a spinoff, based around Kane, based around Tariq, based around the Tejadas even, right, them three. But just Diana being in a spinoff alone as the lead, nah. Like, I would watch it because I'm a Power fan, but I really wouldn't want to see that. I don't want that. I don't feel like she's compelling enough of a character, dangerous enough of a character, captivating enough of a character to run her own show. Now, don't get me wrong. LaToya Tenedo, who plays Diana, is a phenomenal actress. She's very good. I'm a fan of hers, but I just don't think her character warrants a spinoff, right? People need to stop this whole spinoff thing. Everyone does not need a spinoff. like they started this thing with Power and these Power conversations where everyone just thinks, oh, this person needs a spinoff. This person needs a spinoff. I heard people say, oh, Mecca needs a spinoff, a prequel, Lobos. Relax. Not everybody needs a fucking spinoff. Now, what I will say is Diana's character definitely has promise, right? She's definitely an okay character. She definitely has had, some decent growth throughout the series. I think with Monet dying, it definitely put her into the deep end even more. We kind of started to see Diana change a little bit once she lost the baby to Felicia and she caught her first body and everything. But I think Monet's death just really shattered everybody, right? And as you guys see in the intro, Diana's alone right now, and essentially she's the head of the family, right? Drew's run off to Paris, to do his art shit. Kane's on the run for who knows how long. Monet's dead. Lorenzo's gone. Zeke's gone. Everyone is gone from the Tejada family. I mean, we started out this series with an entire family. Now there's really only one left, right? Diana's the only one left in New York, right? So where they left her character, it kind of makes it seem like they're going to continue her story. I don't know if it's going to be in a spinoff. I don't know what, Starz plans to do with her. I've kind of noticed that Starz really does like LaToya Tenedo, Diana's character, a lot. I see her in a lot of promotions. She kind of hosted the Power Choice Awards. So it seems like that's a character they want to lean into, right? It seems like they really like her. I don't blame them. She look good, right? She's good eye candy. But as far as a character and development, they have a lot of work to do if they were to want to give her a spinoff. Kind of like I said before, though, I would rather just see her in a show based off somebody else, right? If they did a show with Kane in another city, bro, just have Diana go there, because what's the point of her being in New York, right? Don't tell me that she's going to go work with Tariq again. I don't want to see that. People are saying, oh, well, maybe Tariq should work in the business with her. They should work together. No, the only reason that they were even rocking with each other was because Tariq got her pregnant on accident. And once that baby died, so did their relationship. So did any chance of them ever being an item. So I don't want to see that storyline again. I don't want them to come back to that. Let that shit go, right? As far as Diana's future, I didn't expect any of the Tejadas to die anymore because they're so young, right? These are young characters, young actors, actresses. There's a lot they could do, right? But this scene right here, man, when we seen Diana's face, they did a little flashback with her family and everything. This kind of told me, like, they're not done with Diana's character. They could definitely bring her back in some way, right? And I remember LaToya Tenedo saying in an interview, like, if they want me to come back, I'd be cool, and the way that they left her character, it's very open-ended, right? There is a good chance we never hear or see from Diana again in Power. But I feel like that's unlikely because in Power, if you're an alive character, if you're not dead, there's always a chance they can bring you back, right? If it makes sense, right? If she's alive, they can always bring her back. They can always integrate her into the story in another show. if she's still here. But like I said, I would rather just see Diana in another show with a bunch of other characters, because I just don't feel like she can carry the show as a lead. And quite frankly, we've already kind of seen Diana's story. If anybody should get a spinoff, bro, I'd rather just see Effie, right? Because Effie's a character that we don't really know anything about. We haven't really gotten much from her. I mean, Diana was in every episode of Power Book 2 Ghosts for 4 seasons. We got a lot of her storyline. She had her own storyline, her own thing, right? So we've seen enough of her. I'm not really pressed to see more of Diana's character. I just feel like, you know, they've capped off what we can potentially get from her. And Diana as a gangster being in the game, I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it, bro. She went from being a regular ass, you know, just moving weight, moving a little product on Stansfield, to being John Wick, to killing Anya Covington. Where did Diana learn to aim like that? When did she go to the shooting range? We never seen it. We never seen it. So, you know, we'll see what Power decides to do next. I'm very intrigued with what they do with the rest of this universe. I will be having some more videos coming out tomorrow in the coming days, breaking down other characters, breaking down what I expect for potential other spinoffs. And, you know, I'm going deep into the Power content. I did want to start going into other shows, but I was like, fuck that. I'm going to just lock into Power. I'm going to lock into giving you guys these breakdowns and, you know, just diving deep into the lure of what could possibly be next, you know, as we get ready for Raising Kanan. Fuck these other shows, right? Power's always going to be my shit. Power's always going to be the best show. This is what we're rocking with. I appreciate you guys for supporting. Keep liking the content. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, everything. More videos to come. We dropping daily. Let's go, baby.